got a new intro.
Ooh.
Wouldn't say new intro. Change
Update.
the yeah. The music in the original already annoying me. It was a little bit too.
Gets better. Fresh gets better.
Yeah, it was a little bit brash.
Yeah.
Obviously I was doing it ironically because it's
Yeah.
a shitty 80s sitcom.
But it was so
But yeah, editing it is
ironic.
it's just absolutely grinding me. Listen to it every time.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I
over the
thought,
last couple of days, obviously, showing people and sharing it.
listening to it all the time.
I can see what you mean. Like, I haven't heard it as much as you have, I don't think. But
Probably.
But yeah, I can see how that would get annoying. Fresh gets better. Fresh. It's just
I guess it was punchy enough for the first episode, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's another thing. Change the intro song. Maybe we'll keep it like that as well. I don't know. I ain't gonna set any rules in stone, but maybe have this type of music or something more relaxed, more going forward, and we won't have another hour 27-minute one again.
Yeah.
Like Jesus Christ, we're an absolute slog to just put all the video together for that one. I think we're gonna keep it around the 40-minute range, hopefully. 40-minute hour range.
Speaking of improvements, you can actually hear me now.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. One step up already there, isn't it? From the first one, you sounded like you was.
I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna speak like this through the
I
entire
know.
episode. Oh, Batman! You think darkness is your ally? Merely dubbed in a dark.
Yeah.
And now I'm speaking like a normal person. I'm not speaking. I'm not stuck in a cupboard this week.
Yeah. You don't sound like a 3-inch man inside a box anymore.
Help me!
It's
The Rob Brydon classic.
yeah.
Yeah, it sounds much better. It sounds better than mine actually now. So I'm gonna have to catch up. I'm still using my shitty little headset with the mic. So you're set up now, like all the preppy podcasters out there now. You see, all the Americans.
Welcome to another episode. No, I'm joking.
Welcome to episode 2 of
Oh yeah, another thing. We're just going off things now that have changed. We're actually called Vocal Dump. Like that wasn't a thing.
Oh yeah, we didn't even have the name in the episode.
No,
we just click record, didn't we?
Just saying podders through the entire thing, calling it the podcast. 2 men and a mic. But now,
Vocal Dump.
Yeah, we've actually got a name.
A place where we can just dump our vocals for a bit.
Oh, and there it is.
And there it is, full circle.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. We're off.
See ya. Yeah, your mic's much better, mate. Like you did that impression of Bane. It's not like, it doesn't sound like every Tom Hardy role anymore.
Yeah.
He's a mumbly bastard, isn't he?
Have you seen Venom?
I have actually, yeah.
What do you think of that?
Well, first of all, it's kind of shit. Obviously, it's kind of shit.
Yeah,
I was expecting worse.
I think it's sort of in between the B movie superhero and the like sort of decent superhero films. It's in between.
Yeah, it ain't no Ghost Rider bad, but it also ain't no Infinity War good.
Yeah. I thought Venom was good in it though. He was.
Oh, you mean the character?
The actual character Venom was. I thought it was good. Not like the Topher Grace one from Spider-Man 3. That was.
Yeah, the blue banana Venom.
The one where he's like, "Jesus Christ, please, can you kill Peter Parker?" Thanks.
I'm sorry, but if you're gonna cast someone to play Venom,
they've got to be big.
Yeah, why the hell did Topher Grace come to mind? The guy from that 70s show. I don't get the correlation of the mindset they were thinking.
Yeah, but then
Topher Grace would fit this bill.
But then they didn't even make Venom big in the film. They sort of kept him small. He was smaller than Spider-Man.
I can't even remember how he looked anymore. I've kind of blocked it out of my head. I
It's just
just picture,
Spider-Man
picture
with
more of
teeth.
like a tar like a tar fucking symbiotic mess. I don't. Was he ever like the fully embodiment of Venom at one point?
No, it sort of went from looking like a Spider-Man suit with teeth to a big tar monster with like 4 heads or something.
Oh god, it's
And
poop.
then they blew him up. Spoilers.
That third one was shit, mate.
Spoilers
So
from
shit.
nah. I like Spider-Man 3.
Really?
Yeah, it's special to me. I like Spider-Man 3. I
About
like Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3.
oh, I didn't say nothing about 1 and 2. I like 1 and 2.
Yeah, I mean, I can see where people would say, "Oh yeah, I don't like Spider-Man 3," but even those bits, I like it. I think it's like I I just think it's funny and it's entertaining. It would make
Do
an
you think it's
amazing
funny because it's not supposed to be funny, or do you think it's funny because you genuinely think the film is funny?
um no, I don't I'm not saying like, "Oh,
Ah,
that's such an amazing comedy, Spider-Man 3," you know.
yeah.
I
Or a
think
hoot.
I think funny as in like I enjoy myself when I watch it. It's a funny it's a funny feeling and it's a fun film. How
Funny
many
feeling.
times am I gonna say fun?
I had a funny feeling.
Spider-Man 3, fun.
Makes your tip feel funny. Uh, no, I don't like it. I'm gonna go on the polar opposite. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate, and I think it's absolute horse shit. Um, the whole we'll push Peter Parker's fringe down a little bit, and make him play the piano for 25 minutes.
Now dig on this.
Oh God, like he's done a little strut down the street.
Peter?
This is for you.
Hey, you got any chocolate chips for those cookies? You know.
I
Okay,
guess you know the
give me a
quotes.
glass. Yeah, give me a glass of milk. I love the film.
I'm gonna cut that out.
You gotta leave it in
Yeah, I'll probably leave it in because
because you can't be asked.
yeah, it can be fucked. Yeah, I don't like it. I didn't mind. I actually think the second one's the best one for me with
Yeah,
Doc Ock.
yeah, and he's gonna be in the new one.
Yeah, is he playing Doc Ock again?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that would make sense, wouldn't it? It's better than
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
bloody Mary Jane.
yeah. Can you imagine Alfred Molina coming back as Mary Jane Watson?
Yeah, that's the film I want.
To teenage Peter Parker.
That's a good question. Um, which person would would be the worst casting for Spider-Man?
Idris Elba.
Oh
It's
God,
me,
yeah.
Spider-Man.
It's me in it and Blotty Spider-Man.
Or Steven Seagal. Speaking of, like, as we watched the Steven Seagal film not long ago, he would be he'd be a good Wolverine, I reckon. Can you
Yeah.
imagine him?
Oh no, Steven Seagal as Punisher.
But no,
Yeah.
2021 Steven Seagal.
Yeah, when he's like 68. He's like such a
It's me,
farty old saggy man.
Frank Castle. No, I'm a Russian Mongol.
My father's a Russian Mongol. I'll stick that clip in the go on you.
I'm a Russian Mongol and I'm Russian. My father was a Russian Mongol, so these people are Russian Mongols.
Yeah.
God, what an
Oh.
absolute.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker!
Yeah.
For
What's that?
context,
General Commando.
yeah. Well, I can't remember what the name of the film is, and it was such a bad film that I can't be bothered to look up the name of it. But it's something like
It's General Commander, isn't it?
it's either General Commander or Commander General or Commando General or General Commando, something like that. But it's 2020 Steven Seagal with his team trying to non-stop organ harvesters or something, and it's Christmas, which you find out 5 minutes before the end of the film.
And it's always the same. Steven Seagal's always an ex-operative, isn't he? I'm a retired spec ops who's now
Like
68.
we need him back.
Yeah, we need to come back out of retirement.
Jake. His name was Jake, wasn't it? It was like, Jake, we need you back. I'm done with that life. And start speaking Russian to that woman, and he's just saying one word in Russian.
And I don't go where the hell he's got it, where he's from, because the way he speaks in the film is like he's trying to play some guy from New Orleans. He's like, you better listen here, Jive Turkey. It's like, Jesus Christ. I thought he was a Russian Mongol.
I'm a Russian Mongol.
I'm a Russian Mongol.
My father was a
Yeah.
Russian Mongol.
He's from Michigan, apparently.
These people are Russian
Michigan.
Mongols. So
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
68 years old. God, what a bumbling fart of a man.
Can I laugh in your face?
Hollywood tough guy, in your opinion?
can you think of one?
Michael Jai White?
Can I laugh in your face?
Really?
Yeah, anyway, how did we get here?
I have no idea. You'd asked me who I would like to see as Spider-Man. And I
Oh, that
said
was it,
Steven
yeah.
Seagal.
And we
But
started talking about fucking Commander Genitals or something, whatever film he was in.
Commander Genitals.
Yeah, Idris Elba
Horror
as
film.
Peter Parker, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
I don't know who I think.
Idris Elba as Peter Parker, and then you'd have to have Peter Kay as Doc Ock.
God, that's a British poll.
Yeah.
Don't even know who he is. I don't know.
Yeah,
he
right,
might be
like-
worldwide for his generic observational comedy.
Anyway,
who would be a good Mary Jane? I'm gonna go with Hillary Clinton.
Hillary.
No, Hillary Clinton is Aunt May. Is that Aunt
Aunt
May?
May.
Is that her name?
Yeah, Aunt May.
Aunt May. And to play Uncle Ben will actually be Uncle Ben, the guy who was the face of the rice.
They're just the guy. They're just the face of the rice.
Just the rice packet, Uncle Ben. He's a puppet on a stick.
Spider-Man 4, Spider Bite Back, starring Steven Seagal as Spider-Man.
Steven Seagal as Peter Parker.
Hillary Clinton as Aunt May.
Uncle Ben as Uncle Ben Microwavable Rice.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Talk about last time we were on about tangents. This one's worse.
Yeah, it is worse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. What's even worse to think of is, I know we only brought one video out, but looking at the analytics for the video just to see how it was doing and where the views came from. Like, was it?
Everyone had enough by fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was like the kind of watch rate was like between 8 to 10 minutes, and now we're on 11 minutes, and we only just stopped talking about Steven Seagal's fat tits.
People are Russian Mongols. So
Yeah.
Oh god, it's dreadful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not good. Episode 2. Fucking they're not gonna be asking for season 2.
But yeah, I should be getting my mic soon, so I can actually come to your standard. And then, fingers crossed, if this starts to settle down, and start injecting Pfizer under a bridge with a fucking belt around our arms,
Sniffing some
Johnson and Johnson,
yeah.
we can actually start doing podcasts together in the same room and actually maybe
Yes.
get a bit of video footage of it instead of
And
just
actually
using
see
clips.
you can see how beautiful face is. Rather than just seeing them our goofy little smiles at the start of the intro.
Yeah, catfished. Like, actually record ourselves, and I'm the one who's Asian, and you're a Nigerian.
Yeah. Like, and then they can go, wait a minute, his beard is still shit in fucking person.
You talking about me or you talking about you?
Me.
Well, both our fucking facial hair is dreadful anyway. So.
Like, how old are they? It's Russell with bum fluff.
Oh man.
No, turns out you're the albino guy from last week.
Oh god. I want to let that story die. It's already
Yep.
killing me inside anyway.
Anyway, let's just walk over, get to another topic.
Do you know what that mic reminds of actually, because it's so clear, is the weird phenomenon that's cropped up, and I say about the last 2-3 years, or maybe more. I've only become aware of it last then. When I become aware of it, then is ASMR.
All right.
Weird.
Yeah. So a bit like this. And now I'm gonna be breathing into the mic and doing
Yeah,
a bit of
cut
this.
that. No way. I don't want to hear anyone. Joe ASMR is the worst thing ever.
Like a
I'm not even talking about the response, because the response is just, like a tingle you get in your scalp in it.
yeah, it's supposed to give you like goosebumps.
And I think we've all had it. I've had it when I've like, listened to good music or something. Like a certain song will trigger it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of evolved now, isn't it? Online
Yeah,
to a very
it's
weird thing, man.
yeah, it is a very strange, odd fetish.
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, I think I probably would sexualize it now, because I've never ever looked into it at all. Only if anything, the only thing I've looked into is what the anagram ASMR means.
What is it? I don't even know what it stands for.
Um,
It's like audio,
no, I think maybe
sensory.
autonomous sensory Mendelian response. So basically, it's like like a sensation that triggers like through music or sound. It's usually audible. They'll make you like feel tingly. Like I've had it on my scalp, like I just said before, with like certain songs, music. But
Yeah. I get a bit like that when I hear ooh ee ooh ah ting tang walla walla bing bang.
fucking hell,
I get all tingly.
I can't remember what that is now. Cartoons, is it?
Maybe I don't know who sang it. Just know
Actually,
it's
Joe, you know what? I don't want to know. Fuck that song. Load of shit.
I think I've unlocked something here. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I was actually bummed at that song, Joe.
Ooh ee ooh ah ting tang walla walla bing bang. That's what the noises you made.
Yeah.
Ooh ee ooh ah.
I was bummed by a tribe.
Oh fucking hell.
No, as I was saying was yeah, we briefly saw it together. It's been like a kind of a takeover on Twitch, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I remember that. It was like sort of we were just sat there. It was
Looking at
quite late,
categories, I mean.
and yeah, and it was just standard gaming, chit chat, people
IRL.
drawing, yeah, IRL, just podcast music, and then we saw ASMR and we were like,
See what this is about.
"Oh, let's have a look at that," and it's just some guy scraping a.
Oh no, rephrase that, Joe. I'd say 5% are male,
Yeah.
and
I
that's
think
that's
actually
quite
we
interesting.
looked at me to see if we could find a male because the rest of them were just women just going, stroking the mic.
Yeah, it just seems like it's been turned to something totally different, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it's
um,
a
it's
it's a
got
strange,
it's got like a
strange.
big simp tendencies to it to me, if you know what that means.
Yeah.
It's it creeps me out. Creeps me out loads.
I don't know. Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
And I think it's kind of tarnished the word now. Or not the
The
word. The actual response.
The act
can't-
of ASMR.
Yeah. Like, you can't say, for example, like I don't think I would ever say it anyway, but you can't say, I listened to a song the other day that gave me ASMR. You'd be like, well, fuck me, what are you doing? Like,
It
You
was like
you
that.
you know
That song turned you on, you freak.
yeah. You jerking like you jerking to a song or something. You fucking shoving stuff up your ass.
Oh, yes. The first time I ever heard about ASMR, there was like a sort of there was a video where I say it was a video. It was just on YouTube, and it was like a virtual haircut. Have you ever seen
Yeah,
that?
I have actually. Yeah,
And it's
that
sort
was
of you
long
put
before it was
yeah,
even like tagged as the term ASMR, wasn't it? It was more like
yeah,
3D audio.
yeah, and you put your headphones in, shut your eyes, and it sounds like a guy is walking around the shop, and then he's shutting the door, getting the water bottle. It's like click, click, click,
No,
pretending.
the
Yeah,
razor like clipping your hair with
yeah.
it
It's like
and stuff.
you know, it was
Would you class that as that though, or do you class that as just like an audible experience?
audible
Because
experience
did
with
you
a
get any kind of tingles from it
um
in your tip?
uh it was weird. It was sort of when the razor or the clippers go close to the microphone, then it was kind of like, oh, that sounds
Yeah,
odd.
peculiar.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that obviously it's gonna sound real because it is.
And now a word from our sponsor.
New from Schwarzkopf, Vital Colors, the vibrant permanent colorant for intense color vitality. The fast-acting cream enriched with almond protein and apricot oil covers gray hair with radiant color. Vital Colors, intense color, healthy-looking hair. Professional quality from Schwarzkopf.
It was it's a strange feeling.
Now when you brought that back in my memory, I guess that is my first taste of it as well. I don't know if I would class it as that though. I don't think I've actually, to be fair, Joe, I've never fully done it. So I'm quite, pretty biased to be bashing it and
What do you mean you've never
saying
fully
it's
done
weird.
it?
I've never stuck stuff up my ass, Joe. No, I'm joking. I've never done ASMR.
Fucking liar. Um,
Yeah, have you ever done like full blown stick your headphones on and listen to someone whisper in your ear stuff? It's just I don't know. I don't think I've got enough time in the day to be wasting that.
no, like I said, I've it was the haircut one is the only one I've
Yeah, that was
yeah.
back when you would send music and files through Bluetooth and what was the other one? Red something red infrared. Remember infrared?
Oh, I remember Bluetooth.
Oh, do you
Quite a
know?
bit.
Can you now remember infrared?
No.
Fucking hell! I guess that makes me feel kind of old now.
Well, you know,
What's the gap? It was only like 3 years, isn't it? 2 years? 4 years?
yeah, about 3 years.
You didn't have infrared with phones, so you have to like stick the phones together and kind of it's almost like a mating thing. You have to like stick them together, keep them together for a while.
It
Uh,
kind of rings a bell, but
it was-
I
yeah, like Bluetooth, you would just be
stand
close to
next
each
to each
other,
other.
stand next to each other, and be like, oh, let me send you this, send a file over. But with infrared, it was the same as you ever seen like two stray dogs and they're like stuck from arse to arse? You ever seen that as
What?
well? I mean,
What fucking example is that?
oh my god, you haven't seen that either. That's the really peculiar thing in life as well. Seeing two dogs stuck together. Have you never seen that?
I've never seen two dogs stuck together.
You may have not grown up in a rougher estate than I did, but it was quite the regular thing. Seeing two stray dogs stuck to each other's genitals, and they would kind of like try and split apart from each other. And because they couldn't split apart, I don't know why. I don't know why they were stuck together. Actually, I've never really looked into it. I don't think I. I don't know why I would,
Wait,
but
so the dogs are like their asses are stuck together.
it looks like their asses stuck together. But I'm guessing the process would be the males, mounting the female like they would with like a dog ears, like dog ears. So he's from the back. And I don't know. Oh my god, this is a weird conversation, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know why they get stuck together, but I think the male gets stuck inside the female, and then he
Right.
gets kind of frightened, tries to, get off her or get away from it, and they're still connected. I don't know, man. It's so weird, but they're still connected. And because he's got off and he tried to turn away, they're like back to back. They look like they're both of their asses are stuck together.
Right.
I don't know why I got onto that because that's infrared, isn't it? It's dog infrared.
Dog infrared.
Yeah,
There's a dog infrared.
the dog infrared.
No, I remember Bluetooth, and
And like he's like, yeah, forget about that. I remember Bluetooth.
yeah,
I used to think, you see, when I was a kid, I used to be a wee little boy pointing out the window, and he used to be like, "Mum, look at those dogs. They're all infrared." And they'd be stuck together like arse to
you
arse.
didn't say that.
No, of course I fucking didn't. All those, I guess, the more PC child-friendly comparison is, remember those aliens used to get in a little egg, and they'd be like in jelly or like like slime, and it was like the famous rumor of if you rub back their necks together, they would have a kid, or they would have a child inside them. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, it was absolute bollocks, and they
No,
were like
shit.
really,
But I used
really
to
cheap.
They used to have a weird flat patch on the back of their neck, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
But you used to be like, oh, if you have two of them, you just rub both of their necks together like a piece of fucking tinder, like you're starting a fire. Keep rubbing it, and then you put them both into the egg, put them both back into the egg,
and then a baby will come out.
Yeah, put the gel over them, put the gack or whatever it was, or the fucking slime back over them. Leave them for half an hour, come back out, and they would have a baby. They would grow a baby inside them.
Where the fuck that rumor start?
Yeah, where the fuck that start? But I used to like that though. I used to like those type of rumors and believe them. But yeah, as I was saying, infrared, mate. Remember it?
No, now I completely done after that fucking dog analogy. Can't get that image out of my head now.
I know.
The fucking dogs are stuck together.
I'll flash an image up now.
Don't flash it for too long.
I'll flash it twice now. But that's it. Just in case YouTube takes it down.
Viewer discretion is advised. Sorry. I'm bringing that back. Sorry. So I have a question. I have a question for you.
Oh, we're hitting questions. Cool. Yeah, I'm up for that.
Thought, I want to ask one of my questions this week. It's a bit of a strange one. I think I might have spoken to you similar to this before. So I was thinking, it might sound a bit morbid, but you'll see the sort of point of the question, right? So, like when you die in a game, right?
Right.
When you die in a game, or when you finish a game, and it says, you spent this much time doing this. You found this many collectibles. You had this rank, blah, 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 blah. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So if you could choose, I'm not just saying you have to choose one, but just sort of things to pop into your head. If you had to choose a statistic from your life, but
you
like
could find out.
at your sort of again, it's gonna sound morbid, but like say you're dead, right? You die, but then before you get into the pearly gates, they're like, would you like to see some statistics, Lewis? Hi,
Yeah.
I'm God. What statistics do you want to see?
Yeah,
And
I
they
love
could
that.
you just rattle off like, oh, so this is how many steps you took your entire life.
Human
Anything
calculator.
yeah, sort of things that just to you.
I
like
want to know about myself.
Yeah, like this was the longest you held your breath. I don't know. That's just a stupid one.
It's
But
cool.
like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
what would you?
Well, when I first said the question, first thing came to mind was how many shits I'd taken in my whole life. I'd like to find that out.
Kind of gutted you said that because that's the one I would say.
Yeah, I want to know how many times I fucking dumped.
This is just gonna get kind of gross, but I'd kind of like to know how many I've done, or the biggest one, or the quickest one.
What's the longest
best
time?
one? Like, what's the best one?
What would you class as the best shit?
I don't know. That's one of life's mysteries.
I guess I know for me what the best shit is. It's already got a shit talk. This is
This
great.
is fucking gross. Go on.
The best poop you can have is no sharp bits. Not a zero sharp bit. Yeah, you ever had the ones with like fucking
Oh,
pine cones coming out?
this is fucked.
Hear me out on this.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, zero sharp bits, and they kind of how do I put this without sounding already too gross? Um, they're perfectly lubricated.
Oh, fucking
They can't
hell.
just fucking log flume straight out of there
Right.
in a matter of 10 seconds, and you wipe, nothing. Ghosted it. That's perfect, isn't it? That's all you can
right.
ask for. Sit down, painless, off the mark, fast.
Ooh,
Fucking
that's
hell.
done. You know.
I thought he was actually wrenching instead of pushing.
No, I was going. And then we are done. Ta-ra!
Yeah. Just as quick as possible, like a snap. No wipe and zero wipe. Even a second check wipe, just in case.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Any other statistics?
Yeah, what I was getting to, you mentioned you're starting down my cry. Shit.
Yep.
I wanted to ask, well, actually, kind of when I was walking the other day on my lunch break.
Yeah.
What do you
Then you
think?
saw some guy with a massive sword and 2 guns, was it?
I was like, oh fucking hell, that reminds me of Joe.
In Dante from Devil May Cry.
Hiya, Dante. Maybe we spoke to Joe.
Dante, boy!
Dante, you met Joe or what?
A fucking katana. Anyway, go
Oh,
on.
I love your game's butt.
Hack and slash.
What I was going to say was, what do you think the best video game that's been adapted to a movie is? And what do you think the worst movie that's been adapted to? No, what do you think the best movie that's been adapted to a game is?
Best movie that's been adapted to a game. 100% Revenge of the Sith.
No way.
Fucking love that game.
You mean the bloody, the one that turns into a bit of like a Tekken after a while?
Yeah. You just do it. I loved it. I used to love that as a kid. And I got it for PS3. And I love it. It's great.
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember it too much, but if you're gonna go like Star Wars Tekken style, it's gotta be. Is it the Masters of Terrakasi?
Oh, you telling me about this?
You never played it. We had to play that together, man.
Yeah.
It's like on PlayStation 1. And it's like
Like
at
a
the
fighting
height,
game,
yeah,
isn't
at
it?
the height of fighting games. So you have like fucking Tekken, Soul Calibur, and Mortal Kombat, and all that. I guess Mortal Kombat is much earlier than that, but and Street Fighter.
Yeah.
They had a shitty. It was bad to think about back then. But they had
Didn't
all the famous.
they referenced it in the Solo film, didn't they?
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, I'm a master of Terrakasi. And you were like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a game I played.
Well, what's your bloody name? Who's the person who's Solo's kind of like love interest in the film?
Oh, Game of Thrones. What's her name?
What's her name in the film?
Emilia Clarke. What's her name? Kira.
Yeah, she's in the film, in the game, man.
Oh, there's a character called Kira, wasn't there?
Yeah, she's in the game. So I'm guessing that's why, because she's like, I'm the master of Terrakasi, and then she does like some kind of fucking jujitsu move in the film to kind of display that she's a fighter.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't even know why I brought that game as shit, but it was fun as a kid. Go on.
Going back to the video game adaptation type things.
Yeah.
So I'm just going off me personally. Like I really enjoyed Revenge of the Sith, the game. So from screen to game.
Mm-hmm.
From game to film.
Yeah, I'll let you go first for this. It's hard. I think that's a harder one because it's
I'd probably
not
have to
been a
say
success.
I'd probably have to say Sonic.
I haven't seen it.
I really was shocked by it. I actually really enjoyed it.
I've actually surprisingly heard that Jim Carrey's pretty good in it.
Yeah, yeah. Like again, if you get if you can stream it, watch it. You and Alicia sit down, watch it. It's a good. It's funny. It doesn't drag out. There's not really a lot of. There's not really any bad moments. It's just like you'd think, wouldn't you? You'd think, oh, it's going to be really childish. It's going to be really silly. There's going to be a lot of, there are silly moments, but they work. And then there's a lot of like action moments which are really cool as well. I don't know. It shocked us because I think me and my friends went to see it. And we're all there watching, and we were like, "Oh, this, it's not going to be great, but let's watch it." We all came out. We were like, that was actually quite good. Really enjoyed that. It was, yeah. So I think I'd have to say Sonic would be the game to fill. I wouldn't, but then
No, I think it's a little bit too recent for me to
Yeah.
give it its justice. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to be like, yeah, it's that one. It's the new one. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know why I think like that, but I don't know. It's really hard. I feel like games that are turned into movies are a lot less successful than movies turned into games.
Yeah, like the Ratchet and Clank movie.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Is it shit?
No, it's
That's not good. Coming from a
it's
big Ratchet and Clank fan, yeah.
it's not a film that the Ratchet and Clank fans like to talk about.
What do you call yourselves actually? Is it like fucking clankies or something?
No, we're fucking clankers. No,
fucking ratchet boys. Little ratchet boys. Little ratchet boys. Little clankies.
Little ratchet boys.
Little baby ratchet boys. Is that what they're called?
The Lombax lovers.
I think
that's too deep cut.
Yeah, that cut's too deep for me to even understand that one. I'm gonna stick with Little Ratchet Boys.
The Little Ratchet Boys, yeah. Me and the Little Ratchet Boys.
Don't agree with that film.
No, it was just there's it's just yeah. I'm not gonna go into it, but
yeah, I guess should I had a thought obviously when I thought of the question.
Yeah.
The first one that's running to mind is the Lord of the Rings games, man. The cooperative Lord of the Rings games, like.
Oh yeah.
Absolute amazing for me.
Yeah,
some of the best co-op games I ever played.
They bring back some good memories. I remember getting the PS2. Still got them. Actually, still got them.
Yeah, I don't think I have mine anymore because I've binned a lot of stuff. I've moved like different houses so many times. I've just like ended up with less shit.
Maybe that's something we can do as well.
Yeah, should we replay those?
Because I've got both actually. I've got because they didn't do Lord of the Rings.
They did Fellowship, but they didn't do it cooperative.
But they
if
did.
I remember.
No. They did the Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers and Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. But in the Two Towers, there was Fellowship levels.
Ah, right.
I think so.
So you might be right actually, because I'm getting mixed up. My childhood memory was
it's like a Hobbit game.
They had all three games. They had all three films as games, but for some reason I'm thinking the Fellowship wasn't cooperative. It was a solo single player game.
That might have been that as well.
Yeah, and he was like he had a lot of success, so they brought the second one out and they was like, oh, let's make it. You can play as the Fellowship. But I don't know where I'm getting that from.
And then there was. Oh, did you ever play? Obviously there's Battlefront.
Yeah.
Did you ever play the Lord of the Rings? Version?
What was that called?
Oh shit, I don't know the name of it, but it was pretty much just
put it up on screen.
It was pretty much just Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, but Lord of the Rings version, and it was fucking awesome. Like you'd play as the normal foot soldiers.
Yeah.
So you play as like the guy with a sword, the guy with a bow, the guy with a spear.
Right.
Right.
Classic soldiers.
Yeah, and then obviously the more points you get, the more people you kill, you can then unlock the hero. A bit like exactly the same as Star Wars Battlefront, where you'd unlock the Jedi. But you'd be like, for like the Battle of Helm's Deep, it would be like you can pick between
Urukai.
no, I mean like with the hero, you can end up playing as Legolas,
Ah,
Gimli, or Aragorn, and you can just obviously then you can just like sort of kill loads of orcs at once as them.
mm.
And it was sick. I played on the Xbox 360.
It's more recent then.
Well, yeah. Oh, actually, it might have been on. I don't know. Depending on what year it came
I
out.
think that's why it didn't sound familiar to me. I mainly played most of my movie games on PS2 because I don't think I was as
But
much of a sucker to buy games now. that are movies.
It wasn't like marketed as, oh, this is the story of Lord of the Rings. It was just like there's a fucking load of battles and you can just play them. And then there was
Right.
like sort of it wasn't like they inserted movie clips and then you play the level. I think it
Mhm.
was, oh, this is the Battle of Helm's Deep, and you just do the Battle of Helm's Deep. It was really cool. I remember that.
Okay, I guess we'll jump onto another game that I have in mind. A couple of games that I didn't have myself, but I played them and I obviously remember them being good. I think the obvious one is 007 GoldenEye, isn't it? I think
Never
that's I
played that.
think that's like the peak movie video game that was successful.
Yeah.
It's pretty, you know, and known in the gaming world as being like a good co-op game. I think that's what actually it's kind of become obvious in my head now. Is it all revolved around co-op? Like if I played games with my friends and they were a good game to me.
Right.
Like couch co-op, sitting with your mates in your house, inviting them
Mm.
over, getting snacks, having a sesh like on some games. That was the best games. I had a Jurassic Park game on Sega Mega Drive as well.
Mm.
That I loved and actually kind of freaked me out, but it was like a good scare. Like I was like into it. Like I was enjoying the scariness of it. You could actually play as the raptor, or
Right.
you could play as the human.
A bit like Alien, is it?
Yeah, it was side scroller. And you can either become the enemy or be the hero, or be the the antagonist.
Do you know what? I'll tell you the best game
Right,
that follows the story of films. Right, you ready for this?
right.
Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
Yeah, I've heard some good things about Lego games.
They, as silly as they are, I think they slapstick because it's Lego games.
Hmm.
Hands down, the best way to play the original Star Wars saga in video game form.
Yeah, I bet.
It's amazing.
For some reason, movie games for me, like I envision them like in a very older time. I feel it's quite
Yeah.
rare to make a movie game now.
Yeah. I mean, I think
It's not popular, is it?
any sort of game based on a movie these days is probably a Lego game.
Yeah,
But that, yeah, I know what you mean. Like there was that PS2 era where every film
it's
had a game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or even older, man. PS1 or Nintendo 64, or even like
Yeah.
Super Nintendo had like loads and loads of movie games. Like I even remember like those super old films, like even Batman Returns.
He's a dirty bird with a deadly exploding umbrella. Someone must cage the wild animals let loose upon the streets of Gotham City. In Batman Returns from Konami. Only you, as the Caped Crusader himself, can end their wicked reign of terror.
I had like a Super Nintendo game, or I had Hercules. Disney's Hercules was just
Yeah.
awesome, man. Loved that game. Or Aladdin, like really, really hard, but really good.
I think they recently released that again.
Did they?
Yeah, like a arcade classics collection with all of those different Disney games.
Yeah.
Um,
It was so hard playing that
yeah,
game.
I remember playing a lot of shitty movie games, movie tie-in games when I was younger.
What shit is then for you?
Well, like things that were shit, but it was just all me and my brother would play all weekend because it was like my dad would rent it from fucking video shop.
Blockbuster mates.
Yeah, those type of things. Like I think, I don't want to fucking bring it up again, but the Transformers movie game.
Oh shit. That sounds poo.
Yeah, like I don't think I ever got past the first level. I just drove around the town as Optimus Prime blowing shit up.
I actually had the most recent time movie games that I played. They're rubbish. And actually, thinking about it now, one of them was like a God of War, Devil May Cry hack and slash ripoff, which was Thor. You ever played that? Thor on Xbox 360 original.
No, I never played any of those type of games.
Oh, abysmal, mate.
Apart from
Absolutely abysmal.
the only Marvel oh Jesus, you just unlocked a fucking memory. Iron Man.
Oh no, is that a game?
Iron Man 2008 PS3. Fuck me, it was shit. It was fucking terrible. It was bad.
Well, way bad. Controls
It
of the
just
game.
didn't play well. It looked like ass. It was just like it wasn't fun. It was fuck all to do.
For some reason, I'm picturing like you're flying, but you're on rails. Like you only go left and right. You can't
No,
go up.
you
can't
could
go up
fly
and down.
around, but it was like one of those ones where it was really hard. Like
Huh.
I say really hard. You get hit and it's like dead. Start the entire mission again. All right, now you gotta fucking go and fly and kill these 20 tanks. Right.
I was thinking it'd
Next
be
level.
overly easy for some reason. Like enemies would fly up to you. All you got to do is just press a button, and your rockets would just go to them. You didn't have to aim.
I think it was the opposite. It was really hard to aim. Again, that might have just been me playing it when I was younger, but it was just not. I just remember it was just not fun at all. But I was really, really like excited for it, and it showed up. Ordered it, came in the post, had it installed on the PS3. Started playing it. Fucking balls. It was just shit. It was just really bad. I don't think I ever played any other superhero movie tie-in games.
Really?
Yeah.
Mate, I was all for them as a kid. Like I was right into the shitters. I had.
I played the B movie tie-in game.
Oh lord, I didn't know it was a bloody tie-in game for that.
Yeah.
I had 2 games I actually thought were pretty damn good. PS2 Godfather. That was pretty good. And Scarface. That was a really good one. That was like my fix of Grand Theft Auto when I had no Grand Theft Auto left.
Yeah,
I play Scarface and Godfather. They were like 2 really good. They were kind of open world actually, mate. They actually was fleshed out games. They wouldn't just level 1, level 2, level 3. That's the worst. That's the worst movie game, isn't it?
Spider-Man.
Oh, I don't know. It'd be hard to. Yeah, I guess it makes sense, but like the Thor game I played, and probably your Iron Maiden, your Iron Man game you played, they were exactly were they exactly like the film? It wasn't like how Spider-Man games are, whereas open world, you have some missions.
Oh no, it had nothing to do with the film either.
All right,
This Iron Man game.
Tell a lie, Thor wasn't really nothing to do with the film because it was a lot of just loads of goons, like hack and slash shit. But it tried to be the film, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which is even worse then. Like, I played a bit of the Avatar game, I played that.
Oh, I've seen the fucking... It was Ubisoft, wasn't it?
Dreadful, man.
Yeah. No, I'm not going anywhere near that.
Yeah, like a bad smell, that game, mate.
Yeah.
I luckily didn't own it, but I played it, and it's just like horse shit.
Look like an absolute pile of garb.
I guess jump into games that got turned into movies. I wouldn't say I'm that switched on with that side of it. But I'm curious to see what you think. Have you seen Jake Gyllenhaal's Prince of Persia?
Yeah.
I can't remember it. I think it was so dull, I've actually pushed it out of my memory.
Yeah, I forgot he was even him.
I've actually seen it in the cinema, and I can't remember it anymore.
It was like that. It was like a Disney. It felt like a Disney ride.
It just feels like there's a lot of action scenes, a lot of carts of oranges getting pushed over.
Yeah, running across the roof. A lot of
running across roofs.
Badly shot parkour.
Yeah, lots of kicks and punches that actually don't land.
Yeah,
falling through. You're in the Middle Eastern village. You have tarps that are over roofs.
Yeah,
falling through multiple tarps.
Just at the top of the tower, going, "Do you trust me? What do you mean? Do you trust me? We need to go now."
Yeah, we gotta jump into this hay.
We have to jump now. Dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 boom, 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 fall into the cart. the bad guys are like, "Where have they gone?" That sort of shit.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
reminds me of the same sort of company, the Assassin's Creed movie.
I was going to mention that. I haven't seen it. With Michael Fassbender.
Sad story about that. I got a sad story about going to see that film.
A sad one.
Yeah,
What, you got to tell me now, mate?
I was bored on New Year's Day, so I just fucking went to the cinema on my own and watched that.
All right. I don't
Sad.
say it's sad.
It's sad because first of all, I went to the cinema on my own.
Well, that's the bit I don't find sad.
It's the Assassin's Creed bit.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
exactly that, yeah.
Yeah, it was shit.
I was very yeah, well, just to cover it, I've been to the cinema on my own as well. And I was very reluctant first of all to do it because obviously because I never did it,
Yeah,
but I did it because I had a few hours to spare. It's a very
Yeah.
weird circumstance, really. I was in Bristol,
hmm
with my family. My family had to do something which was work related, and I was for some reason I had a day off. I think I was either off work or something. I can't remember what age I was, but for some reason I had a day off that day, and I decided to go with them.
right.
They had to do something work related, and I was like, "Oh, I'll walk around Bristol town
hmm
and just do my
How old are
thing."
you, sorry?
I don't know, to be honest. I guess the only way to find out
When the film came out.
is when the film came out. But I don't think I'm going to do that, jokes. I don't really care about what age I was at the time. All I know was I was slightly younger than I was now.
Right. Well, obviously you're gonna be younger than you are now.
Well, yeah, that's how much I care about what my age was. But
Right.
I had, obviously I was killing some hours. Walked around town and actually ended up walking around Bristol. Within an hour and a half,
Right.
2 hours, and I was
So
like, oh
everything.
fuck, I'm gonna have to. I guess
Walk
I
around.
didn't see everything. I was just bored enough.
Yeah.
I was like, oh fuck, I got like another 4 or 5 hours to kill here.
Hmm.
I was like, oh shit, it's a cinema up here. I don't know if you've ever been to Bristol, but it's like a weird area in the central hub where it's like tiers. Like you have like shop floor of shops, then you go up and it's another shop floor, and then the third floor up in this kind of like mall kind of shopping centre thing.
Yeah, I think so, actually.
There's a cinema on the top floor.
Right.
It's like, oh fuck it, I'll walk up there. I got a thing for looking at like posters as well. I was just like looking at movie posters. Looked at the times, and Dark Knight Rises was out.
Right.
I was like, oh shit, I haven't seen the third one yet. And I obviously, like a lot of people, I love like the Nolan films a lot, Batman Nolan films.
Yeah.
I was like, perfect. I've got nothing to do for this amount of time. I'm on my own. I might as well just watch it. It was a great experience, man. I actually probably would recommend going to the cinema on your own, at least once.
Yeah.
And obviously not watch a shitter.
Not
watch Assassin's Creed with Michael
go to
Fassbender.
see Assassin's Creed with Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, don't watch that.
Not with Michael Assassin's Creed Bender.
Yeah, I actually really liked it.
Sorry, back in on the good quality.
Arse Bender. I liked it.
Oh, Michael Fassbender.
I sucked right in. Not in the arse.
You know what? A good cinema experience that we both had was that cozy cinema we went to see, the Lighthouse.
Oh yeah, that was great, mate.
That was a very good experience.
Yeah, I can't
just to sort of
recommend that enough. Yeah,
just sort of paint the picture of the cinema. We booked to see the Lighthouse. This was the start to last year, I think.
Yeah,
And
Willem Dafoe and
so I'd seen one small trailer of it, so I was really excited to see it. You'd already seen it and knew, so we went to see it.
Yeah,
but it's more. I'm not going to talk about the film.
nah, I think people should just see it.
I'll talk more about the cinema. So we went into this place, and first of all, felt like a nightclub.
It was like, I wouldn't say nightclub per se. It was like
Alright,
a
and
cocktail
like,
bar
it was-
sophistication, wasn't it?
Yeah, like a gentleman's club. No, not a gentleman's club.
It was like a cocktail bar, wasn't it? It was like dim lights.
Yeah.
They had an actual old 1940s cocktail bar in the
Proper
center of the room.
popcorn machine, like an old fashioned
yeah.
popcorn machine.
Yeah, a
I
barman.
felt me and you were just sat there in hoodies,
Yeah, we look like
janky old trainers. We look
dickheads
like
basically.
and everyone else is in like blazers, suits, trousers, and nice
Yeah.
dresses, and all made up. It was a Saturday night,
It's
and
almost like they were supposed to be there when they had to sell the place. It was like everyone was giggling and laughing. Everyone had a good time. It was
there's like
clinkings of glasses.
chandelier.
Yeah,
But anyway, we were there, and they were like, "Right, time for the film. Do you want to come this way?"
yeah. The
And
calls in. Didn't they?
yeah, we went in. All of
Strangely,
this.
they didn't check a ticket, did they?
No, they just said, "Yeah, come in." Well,
Yeah.
they did check with us before we came in.
They just checked our names or something, didn't
Yeah,
they?
but
Yeah.
even there, they're like checking our names at the cinema. It's like what?
Yeah.
And
You're
then
you're on the guest list.
yeah, and we went in, and it was like a really sort of dim light sort of setting. Like the lights weren't all the way up. It was sort of like
Mm.
a lamp. It was like lamps on the side.
And to be
And
fair, how many seats are in there, mate? I wouldn't even say seats. It was sofas, wasn't it?
yeah, there was like single. Was it like yeah? No, the row we were in anyway was all it was like double
Sofas.
seats. So it was like yeah. So me and you sat
A
on a
two-person
sofa
sofa.
with like a pillow in between, and
Yeah.
then like a
So we can
sort of
cover our
little
dicks.
yeah. You get your own little table on the side.
Yeah, little side
And then you
table.
order your drinks, and they bring them to you.
Yeah, and
They
food.
give
They
you like
had
a
food
fucking
options as well, didn't they? Like
they give you the menu.
burgers and shit and
I think we probably would have
pizzas.
had probably would have had food if we didn't know. I didn't know it was like
We had food before, didn't we? That's why.
yeah, we went to
I remember some shit.
yeah. But anyway, back to the cinema itself, and it was the screen was probably like smaller than the smallest screen in the normal cinema.
But it felt big.
It felt huge because
The screen was so small. The screen
exactly,
room.
and it was really cozy, and the seats were really comfortable.
I'd probably say as well, it was like about 4 or 5 rows. That was it. And each row had about 3 sofas on it.
Yeah, so it was really like
Really close knit.
and if you go in to see that film, you go in there to watch the film. You're not gonna be in
Yeah.
there with somebody on their phone.
Yeah. People are paying for the experience as well as the film, and they
Yeah. I mean, it was a little bit more expensive, but it was worth it. It was
so
really
worth
worth
it.
it,
To have
and
table service shit.
especially for that film.
Yeah. Thinking back on that actually right now is an absolute COVID nightmare.
Oh,
Innit?
that cinema, yeah. That's a
Yeah, cinema is
yeah,
terrible
yeah.
right after the pandemic.
I mean, you probably have one person per screen. And watch an indie film or like a not well-known film in there. Don't go there to watch
Yeah, it feels right, doesn't it?
Avengers or fucking Fast and
Yeah.
Furious.
Don't go in there and watch fucking Daddy's Home 2.
The Reckoning.
Yeah. Cheaper by the dozen 7.
Cat in the Hat too.
Yeah.
No, you wanna watch
Yeah.
you wanna watch something special in there. Yeah. I'd say
Yeah.
that The Lighthouse is a special film.
Yeah, ramble over, I guess. But movies, the games that turn into movies, Assassin's Creed, I haven't seen. You said it was horseshit.
Yeah.
What I want to see with you, which I've heard is terrible, is Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, I've heard of that as well.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bob
Mario.
Hoskins. Bob
Hey.
Hoskins, isn't it? Who plays fucking Mario.
Yeah, and then Bowser's in it, and he's like some fucking puppet, isn't he?
Oh, what's his name? Dennis Hopper, in it.
I'm not sure.
Who plays Bowser? He's the villain in Speed with Keanu Reeves.
Right.
You ever seen Speed?
Yeah.
What a film that film is.
They were cans.
It's quite a simple premise as well, but it's such like an effective action film.
Yeah.
A bus, it's got a bomb strapped to it, and it goes off. It goes under 60 miles an hour. Like, what a perfect film. A more simple idea, but a beast. Like, it's an awesome film.
Keanu Reeves is class in it as well.
Yeah. That's the thing I want to bring to light. Keanu Reeves has made some shitters, and nobody is willing to talk about it.
Yeah. There was a Keanu Reeves film that I saw. Can't remember what it was called, but he was like supposed to be going somewhere with his family. Oh, and he's supposed to stay in his house to do work, and then these two girls show up. And then they like I don't even know what it's called. That's literally the premise of this film.
That
And he
sounds
like,
great.
no, it's the two girls show up and they're like, "Oh, we want you to fuck us," and he's like, "No, I'm married," and then and then he does, and then he like all this shit happens to him. Like they were like there to set him up. It's
Yeah.
I don't even know what it's called, and I thought I didn't think it was John Wick, but he looks. You know when he's I think it came out around the same time as John Wick, so he was like
Got a
same
slick
haircut.
hair.
There's the same haircut, same facial hair. It came out
Yeah.
exactly the same time, and I was like, I saw the trailer on Netflix, and I was like, What? I sort of skimmed past it. I was like, I thought that was John Wick that I just saw, and I thought, oh, click on that. I didn't actually watch the trailer. I just clicked in, watched it with Katie, and we were like, what the fuck is this?
I just searched it to find out. It's called Knock Knock.
Yes, and these two girls just show up at his house, and they're like framing him and made it look like he's cheating on his wife when he is, and
This is the synopsis, right? A devoted father helps two stranded young women who knock on his door, but his kind gesture turns into a dangerous seduction and a deadly game of cat and mouse. And it has Anna de Armas off Knives Out. I don't know if I'm butchering her name there,
I
but
still
the
haven't seen
person.
Knives Out.
Oh mate, watch that as soon as we get off this call. It's a beast film.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's on my list.
the films that spring out to me that are shit is Replicas. Have you seen that?
No.
CGI is the
That
worst
was on
CGI I've
Netflix
seen in
recently.
like
It says
17
absolute
years.
piss poor,
And it came out in 2018, mate. And 47 Ronin. Have you seen that?
I didn't mind that.
Oh mate, I thought it was dreadful.
There's some bits of it that's all right.
Oh god. It's like
There was
it's like if someone tried to make Sucker Punch, but they forgot what Sucker Punch was like.
there was a weird part in there though where the guy it was like a bird, and though he moved like a bird. His head moved like a bird. It was really weird, like a owl or something. And that sort of freaked me out. He looked like an alien bird thing. But
Rubbish. Load of rubbish, man. Yeah, I totally forgot what we were talking about.
games that
turn into
became
movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've sort of covered the big one. Oh, like the Lara Croft ones are bad.
Oh yeah. Which ones though? The Angelina Jolie one or
Yeah, I didn't watch
the recent Tomb Raiders?
Didn't watch the new one. How many of the
No,
new
mate.
ones are there? 2, is it?
I think it's 2.
Well, the Angelina Jolie ones, they're cheesy as fuck. Ugh.
I was kind of young to remember if they were bad or good, but I think all I remember is they were like heavily on wires. Like she was
Yeah.
jumping around doing like 8 flips.
Yeah. Saying that
Um,
though, you can do that in the game, so
Yeah.
oh,
I thought she was a good Lara Croft though, like visually. Like I feel like she
Yeah.
fitted the bill.
there's the Uncharted film coming out
Oh god.
with Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, yeah. I'm not sure on that. Mark Wahlberg as Sully, like, oh,
Yeah, I think that was weird casting.
big time. Like, I get it. It's before Nathan Drake is older, because it's Tom Holland for fuck's sake. And it can't be,
Yeah,
can't be prime Nathan Drake. But why? Why are we going so far back?
I
Are we
think
expecting this to be a bloody franchise?
there's a fan film that cast
Nathan Fillion, yeah,
that was perfect.
yeah, I've never seen that.
He is perfect as Nathan Drake.
Yeah, wouldn't mind J.K. Simmons as Sully as well,
Yeah.
or someone like that.
That would.
But I don't think I'm going to be in a rush to watch Uncharted though with Tom Holland. Just seems like another shiter.
I need to see the trailer.
Oh yeah, they haven't released one yet, have they?
They just released a screenshot of him as Nathan Drake. I mean, he looks like the right costume and stuff, but
He looks like Nathan Drake in the 4th one, the flashback he's a kid.
yeah.
He looks like that. But anyway, I had that question when I was just walking around. I thought, oh fuck yeah, I want to ask that actually. When we were talking about games and films. Yeah.
I think so. The overall thing is video games don't really work as films.
And films as games sometimes can work pretty good.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes can work pretty good.
Emphasis on sometimes, yeah. Right. I'm going to pick my ass and go watch Line of Duty, mate.
You make me feel so good, I wanna scream, people. You make me feel so good, I wanna scream, people. Is it alright if I scream? It's alright. Yes, yes, yes. Can I scream? Go ahead, scream. Go ahead. Can I scream? Go ahead and scream. Cynthia, can I scream?